We're in the Ramble.
All right, big boy. As we often do with the Ramble, do you have anything you want to talk about with Horimiya?
I think I put most of it. I'm trying to think of like specific scenes and stuff that I really want to talk about. Yeah, I left it all out on the map.
I'll tell you. I'll give you one that I really liked. Kind of harkening back to last week, we talked about Wonder Egg Priority. One of my favorite bits was I talking to herself at the end of that show in the last episode. There's a bit in this one, or there's several bits in this one where Mia is talking to his younger self and trying to tell him, hey, it gets better. You know, he as a kid, he was it's easy to look at this dark-haired kid with the shaggy hair and say emo, and he quite was.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also more accurate perhaps to say lonely, depressed, you know, he just really didn't have anything. And it's really cool. There's even a bit
he
where
looks like he listens to The Used.
He's having a great time.
I'll be just fine pretending I'm not.
Is this the most appropriate time for the I'm just a kid?
No,
Life
dude.
is a
He
nightmare.
didn't listen to Simple Plan. Maybe he listened to that one song about his dad or whatever. I'm sorry, I can't be
perfect. Anyway. You love it. Don't lie, you love it. Anyway, but there's these several parts where like you see him like looking back at himself and, you know, trying to basically tell himself it's going to be okay, and that, you know, it ended up so much better than you thought it would be.
Yeah.
You have friends, you have a girlfriend even, and she's so cool. There's even a bit where like he, obviously we're spoilery, but there's a bit where he kind of imagines like what would have happened if all these little things didn't fall into place for them to meet, for him to have these friends, for everybody to have just like, it's chaos theory, baby. Everything just kind of happens, and that leads to you meeting someone you love and care about. Me and my good buddy Roger here.
Mm-hmm.
We could have just bounced off each other and never really talked.
Yep.
But you know what? I made myself a real friend.
Yeah. Thanks, man. I made myself a real friend too.
I'm blowing him kisses.
All right. You're catching him in my mouth.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh, he's choking. No! Oh God, Roger, no! All right. Anything from you, big boy?
I mentioned earlier the scene, the bunny character, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And that one really caught me off guard at how good it ended up. Essentially, there's a character, and you know, once again, this is spoiler territory, but there's a character that has literally he kind of bullied me a little bit, him and his friends.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, like, he'd been living this time just wanting to apologize to Mia for something he had done.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh man, that one hit me real hard. That was like close to almost making Roger tear up territory.
Oh man,
just the fact that, you know, like you got a chance to apologize, and whether or not it goes right, or whether or not you become friends or anything like that, you know, like it just was really, I didn't expect it in the show, and it caught me off guard, and it was well done, and I thought it was very good.
It is very well done. It's one of those things where it is so easy to say you're sorry, but it is so hard to say you're sorry.
Yeah.
And
it's easy to say you're sorry. It's harder to admit that you've done something wrong.
They really capture that very well. And let me tell you, if that almost choked you up, I really want you to watch A Silent Voice, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Man, I ain't ready to feel bad
Come
yet.
on. Oh, it's so good, Roger. Cry with me. Let the tears flow. Sometimes you just got to put on a sad movie and get those feelings out. Everybody watch A Silent Voice if you never have.
Back into the kink shaming thing we talked about, it where it was a little.
She wants to be hit.
Yeah.
She wants to be pushed around. Dare I say, degraded. She wants to be. And that's one of those things, like talking about the dude who bullied her and his little cronies. They run into Mia and they kind of just immediately bully him, the cronies in particular. And Hori's the one who steps up and is like, "Yo,
she whips her
back
sorry
the
ass.
fuck out." She absolutely beats the shit out of these dudes because she's a little violent. And then later, Miyamura, and this is the big thing, he is not comfortable with this thing that Hori wants from him. She wants him to be tougher and more domineering. She wants to be smacked around a little.
Yeah.
And there's a moment where he really tries it and gives it a go, and those dudes see him and they're like, yo, what the fuck? That's the girl that beat the shit out of us. And he's just he kind of smacks her. Oh, Jesus.
It's just it's strange.
It is
It's strange because it's so foreign to me.
Yeah.
And as a person that's in a relationship and, nothing like that comes up, like, I just don't know. Like, I'm a very, very passive person.
Yeah.
It takes
I would dare say you're aggressively passive. You are very aggressive in how passive you are.
It takes a whole lot to really
rile you up.
Yeah, get me mad enough to hit somebody. And, like, I don't think, unless I am absolutely furious, could I ever hit anybody?
I dare say unless your life was in danger.
I would take a pummeling and I would just stand there and take all of it before.
Now, unless someone kicked your dog.
Yeah, well, I mean, then we would have. Then that's where Roger boiling over. And I imagine that there's a bottle somewhere inside of me that probably don't ever need to be opened up.
Once you uncork that bottle of patented Roger whoop ass, you ain't getting it back in. You done dumped the Mentos in the Coke that is his rage.
But
and it's really shocking because you're such a giant man.
Yeah.
to imagine you as much as as much as a softie as you are.
Yeah, for as many years that I looked like I was in a biker gang or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have it in me to strike somebody. And like if I were with somebody that really wanted that, like, I don't know that I could do it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And like, I would feel really awkward if I felt forced into doing something like that.
Mm-hmm. And that is one thing that I really appreciate about the show is even though he is uncomfortable with the prospect of doing all that, but they do talk about it. Obviously, communication is key in any of these situations, and he gives it a shot.
Yeah, and no way am I trying to shame anybody. Like if you're safe and there's nothing weird going on, and y'all do y'all.
Mia Murray even says, "I don't want to king shame her or nothing.
Yeah.
This is kind of weird."
Yeah, but the other thing that kind of goes with it is like, I could never imagine being with my fiance in public and calling her a dumb bitch or something.
Yeah, that's
like
a lot.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
And I mean, intentionally, I think it's supposed to be very weird.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
You nailed it,
was
guys.
weird.
Yeah, that's one of those things that like, I don't know. I mean, if they were super into it, I'd give it a shot. But I don't like
this ain't that like high school delinquent beauty boy kick your leg up against the wall.
The kabedon, but with the leg.
Yeah.
Oh, pow. Like, oh shit. Oh shit.
Horimiya was a good show, man.
It's a very good show.
It's something that I will definitely be able to go back to.
Yeah, that was definitely a little ray of sunshine in last season. That and Skate the Infinity were like my happy shows, which is why I watched Wonder Egg Priority in between them, because I was like, this show's gonna make me hurt.
Yeah, I often used Horimiya as the buffer. Like that's what I would finish on.
Yeah, I would go Horimiya, then Wonder Egg, then Skate the Infinity.
Yeah,
that was my order.
I had When They Cry in my mix there.
Jesus,
like, you gotta bring it up a notch with some Horimiya.
Hell yeah, let's get low. Let's get real low. Bring it back up with some Horimiya. Hell yeah. Yeah, man, feels good. Now listen, I know there's a lot of new stuff this season, and we're gonna talk about that next time we have a show, all the new stuff. But there are also a few other shows, some spin-offs and or sequel series that we might talk about. And bearing that in mind, Roger, I must know this question that burns within my very soul. I must know the answer to it. What have you been watching?
Dude, I can think of two off the top of my head. I know there's probably something else that I checked out too.
Well, tell me those two and let's go through because I bet you I watched all of them.
Yeah, but first, I mean, let's hit the big one, the one that really came out swinging, no pun intended.
Haha, you lie. You pun was absolutely intended, you sack of shit.
Megalobox Nomad. That first episode was so freaking good.
I'm in love with this show.
It might be one of my favorite episodes that I've ever seen in anime history.
It's very well done.
It was so good.
Yeah, particularly like with really I feel like you could watch that without having seen the first season at all.
Yeah.
But it definitely helps like when you see like even even as he's telling these people, like they call him Nomad because he's this very good boxer, but he's going from bar to bar, hitting up any place that has a ring, just looking for work. Most folks don't hire him again because he don't fucking lose.
Nope.
And
he also refuses.
That's his big thing. No fixed fights. I wanna duke it out. Let's do this for real. And then the end of the episode happens.
Yeah.
Oh boy. But yeah, what a show.
There's so much going on there that I know that I need at least another watch of the first episode.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely, like we've got homeboy questioning, Joe is trying to find out. It feels like he's going through some sort of identity crisis, and what is real, like
he is absolutely struggling.
Yeah.
He is seeing visions of his former coach, who we know that can't be real because the motherfucker's got both his eyes, for one.
Yeah.
Or one eye. He's got one of his eyes back. There's like this whole thing where he is so conflicted. He is on these painkillers that or whatever these pills are, and then we see him like try to get serious and throw them away, and then pick them bitches up off the dirty ass bathroom floor because he needs it. It's getting dark, baby.
It feels like Joe is trying, and I'm guessing the direction the show is going to go in, and I'm here for it, is, finding the real version of himself. And right out the gate in episode 1, he fucking kills it. Yeah.
It's great.
There's a scene with his motorcycle and that the scrappy, iron-willed, iron-fisted junkyard dog. And my God, it is straight power.
Yeah.
It's I'm like getting chills thinking about that scene. You gots to watch. If you didn't watch the first season, plow through it. It's 13 episodes. You can see this episode.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
Yeah. And I really hope it just keeps getting better. I hope we it doesn't, like, let's just say I hope it doesn't pull a Wonder Egg.
Yeah.
But I am loving.
I'm here for. Well, I think Megalobox the first season did very, very well. Actually, don't know anybody that didn't like it. And man, that scratchy animation is back. It's just oh god, the show makes me smile.
The little episode titles and the bits in between the episodes are like in Spanish. If you look them up, there's a lot of interesting stuff.
Yeah, the translation for the first one was like the ghost hum a requiem or something like that.
There was a bit in the middle, like the going to and coming from commercial bit, that I think said something like the wave comes or something like that, or the wave is coming, something like that. I forget, but it talked about a wave, and like we don't know what happened to get him to this point, but what we do know is that he had a gym that he was running, and we also know from that first episode that a fucking tsunami hit. So holy shit. It's gonna get there.
Yep.
I'm feeling it.
This one's gonna be like an emotional powerhouse. I freaking know it, man. I'm so happy that Megalobox is back.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy.
Megalobox. It's gonna be a good time.
And then beyond that, I for sure can tell you that I watched My Hero Academia, the newest episode.
I didn't watch the newest one yet.
Okay, so we won't talk about it, but it's
fine.
good.
I heard a little bit about it.
You get the buffer out of the way. We got the buffer done, the first episode, and now we're into series proper.
Yeah, I heard a little bit. One guy I work with was kind of telling me that like he felt like it kind of rushed a couple things or somebody's character development. I don't know, but I'll have to check it out and get back to that one. I still haven't watched it yet. I've been watching all the new shit, and there's so much of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see which new shit that I want to watch, but man, it looks like a slug.
I got some Rex for you, baby boy, but we'll see what you think.
See.
There's an awful lot this season, and I'll say you could skip a lot of it. But there's a couple gems in there, but we'll talk about it next time.
So what you got, man? What have you been watching?
Sequel and whatnot wise, I'll tell you one thing I watched that I didn't even know what it was. I just saw Slime. They have a new like spin-off.
Yeah, spin-off Slime.
Yeah, spin-off Slime. It's Slime Diaries, which is pretty cute. It's basically like, the main show. It's the main show is just the story of that time I got reincarnated as slime, which is fine. This one, they kind of break it up into like several little Asobi Asobase style little stories where it's just these different things happening. It's like basically just let's take all the filler episodes or maybe just filler stories we kind of want to do. This would be fun. This would be cute. And just throw them in there. You're not, so far there hasn't been a fight. There hasn't been anything. It's just a bunch of like cute little shit happening. There was like one where they had a whole meeting with all the, you know, the heads of the goblins and the Onis and everybody getting together and being like, this is very serious. We have to figure out what the answer is. And they're just trying to decide which of these very cute outfits they want friggin' Rimuru to wear. That's it. It's adorable. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna stick with that. I might, just because it's slime and I'm kind of like in the pocket with slime right now.
Yeah, I need to catch up on slime.
It's super cute. I like it. What else? There was another sequel series. Was there?
I know that I watched other stuff. I know for sure there's two things that I can't talk about because we'll talk about them next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about them next week. Yeah, I mean, I think that's other than like all the stuff. Listen, it's not very often I come in here and talk about one show, but I counted them earlier. I think it's like 21 different freaking things that I went over.
Hey man, better than 30 something.
Jesus, it's a lot, and we're not done yet. It's gonna end up at 30 before we're done, because there are several more coming. But yeah, I will say one thing I didn't watch because even though we talked about and reviewed it, the before when we did it, it was around Black Friday, and your boy works retail. I didn't have time for nothing. I never finished Zombieland Saga.
Yeah.
And Zombieland Saga Revenge, I think it's called, is airing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I might try to slam through Zombieland Saga just so I can watch it. But
yeah,
I'm gonna try.
It was a good show. I like Zombieland Saga.
The bit I watched, I liked a lot. But yeah, I'll have to get back to it. Honestly, that's just where it is. But yeah, that's about it, really. Other than stuff we're gonna talk about next time. Yeah.
Yep. I think this is a pretty short ramble, man. I'm about ready to bust out of here. If you are, I don't have anything else really to talk about.
I guess we can. Yeah, we don't really have anything. You know, how you feeling, man?
I feel okay. I feel good.
Feeling good about it?
The my life is getting kind of normal now that I'm getting used to not, having a nicotine source.
Yeah, man.
I'm not reaching anymore.
You're not shaking?
Nope, not really.
That's good.
I mean, my anxiety is still through the roof, but that's just kind of the norm for me now.
That's just Roger.
Yeah, that's just me. How do I mask it? I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's there. It's always there. You see my leg shaking it. Like that's.
Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah. Oh, my fiance's always like putting her hand on my leg trying to get me to stop shaking. I was like, I can't help it. Just let it shake.
It just does that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh man, there was something I was gonna mention, and then I forgot.
We got
what it was. Oh, I was gonna say it's gonna be kind of hard for me to catch all these shows because it's WrestleMania weekend, baby.
Oh yeah, man! I watched a little bit of Takeover last night. I watched that final match. That's the one I really cared about seeing.
That was long.
Yeah, it was a long match.
It was a long match. Motherfucker kicked the side out the stage.
WrestleMania should be good. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of excited to see fans back.
Yeah, man.
Maybe that'll breathe some life into WWE for me again.
I'll say right now, Hulk Hogan's going to be on that thing. He can go fuck himself. You know how I feel about it.
He can fuck himself, but
that's how I feel about it. This ain't the wrestle show. You tried that. It didn't.
Yeah.
Well, you tried that.
I tried it. I didn't like it.
Yeah, that'll
happen. I did like it. I just didn't like how negative I was all the time.
Yeah.
Just wrestling is supposed to be fun, and it is fun, and I find myself, especially with WWE, being increasingly negative, and I would never, there's so many people in WWE that I respect, and I bet they do go through YouTube and see what other people think. Like, I would never want, the New Day or somebody hear me shitting all over how crappy WWE is.
Yeah.
Like, that's their job, and I respect it, and I respect what they do, but damn, WWE pisses me off so bad. They just make so many boneheaded decisions.
Yeah.
I don't agree with.
I mean, first and foremost, it's all about money. So there you go.
And then the second most is all about whatever Vince wants. And as much as I do respect Vince, and I do appreciate him as the greatest villain of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just too much.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot.
But WrestleMania, it's gonna be fun.
Go watch some big boys slap each other around.
Slapping meat.
Want to see? I will say the two matches I think I'm most hyped for are Big E and Apollo again, because I just love Big E and I like Apollo a lot.
Who do you think's gonna win that one?
Man,
I think it's Apollo.
I think I'd be fine with Apollo taking it and then Big E going for the world title. I'd be really cool with that. And then Apollo can, like, you know, Sami Zayn, he can fight him or something because he wants his Intercontinental Championship or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I really am looking forward to Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks.
Who do you think's gonna take it?
I really want it to be Bianca Belair.
I think I might be wrong, but I think it's gonna be Sasha.
Yeah, I mean, neither would shock me, honestly.
I think Bianca is gonna get, like, you know, like that classic Bret Hart Stone Cold moment where, you know, Stone Cold he loses, but it's because he passed out.
Yeah, I can see that.
He didn't pin or anything.
She ain't tapping to no bank statement.
Yeah, because Sasha doesn't need to lose any more WrestleManias.
No,
she doesn't need to. Yeah.
I mean, she did get past the hump though, because that was the whole thing, that she could get the title, but she couldn't keep it. And
yeah, but she hasn't won a single fucking WrestleMania. That's
true enough.
And I mean, that does mean something.
But this is Bianca, baby. She's the EST. She's the EST. We're really talking. This has become the Wrestle Show.
Yeah, well, let's get off of the wrestling topic.
All right, let's get off the wrestling
show. Fuck.
Yeah, we came here to talk about animes.
I have been thinking about making it, you know, like, I wonder if it's that hard to make a dating sim. Because there is not a professional wrestling dating sim. And I would very much love to write that.
There were people, you'd have to be a very specific wrestling fan, but there was a group of people that were, like, making jokes and drawing up little scenes for a AEW dating sim that was very focused on the Dark Order. Which I'm down with. Yeah. I love those boys. Oh, good old Johnny. He's so hungry.
Johnny Hungy.
He's so hungry. All right. Well, I think we've stretched this as much as we can.
Yeah.
You ready to get on out of here?
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, thank you so much for checking it out, good buddies. We said it was going to be a short ramble. It was a pretty short ramble. Next week, though, it's going to be a big old episode.
It's a big to-do, you know?
I'm going to be talking about a lot of fucking shows. Some of which belong in the garbage, and some of which are just fine. So let's bust on out of here. Thanks for checking us out. Please, if you wouldn't mind, leave us a review. We are on the anywhere that you see.
Please leave us a review.
Please leave us a review. Anywhere you see us, the Apple Podcast, we're on Google Podcasts, we're on Spotify. Thumbs up, 5 stars, all the stuff. Check us out on Rapid Kick Media on YouTube. Thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell so we can ding your dong, etc., etc. Thank you so much. I will say we did get a new homie in the Discord. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Shout out to our new friend whose name escapes me because I don't remember.
Serena Arena, I think. Is that right? Let's find out. I think that's right, dude. I'm good.
It dead air.
Serena Arena. There you go.
You nailed it, dude. You're so good.
Killed it.
Yeah, man. Very cool to have some new friends around. We love talking to y'all. If y'all want to talk to us, hit us up in the Discord. Link will be in the description. We also have the Twitter page, TGB_AnimePod. We do
like questions too.
Yes.
We do love answering some questions.
Send us your questions. We'll get to them on the air. We do have the email, thegoodbuddiesanimepod@gmail.com or podcast. Good Buddies Anime Podcast.
Yeah, animepod.
Animepod@gmail.com. We also have the Tumblr, the Facebook, all the stuff. Pretty much anywhere you see The Good Buddies, that's us, except for those juggalos on Spotify. But we are on Spotify.
Yeah, if you need social media links, they're wherever you are. They're in the description. There. Yeah.
And of course, again, one of the easiest ways to get to us is just leave us a comment on the YouTube. So check us out and hit us up. Beyond that,
right now, still currently, I am not discontinuing the Ramble, so this one will be up on YouTube.
Yet.
It seems like there's a couple of good buddies that are still using it. So
yeah, we appreciate y'all checking us out. Thank you so much. Of course, we want to give a shout out to our music. That is Married with Seamonsters, aka the Mary Janes, for our opening theme. That is Paperdoll. They are on Spotify, but that track, as well as so many other hot fire tracks, are only available on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. Thank you so much, and RIP that band, because they're done. That's fine. It's okay to be done. Sometimes you gotta hang it up, baby.
It's all right to be dead.
It's all right to say goodbye, but it's so hard to say goodbye.
Nobody's
yesterday.
dead, and they're all good people.
They're all great people. I love them. We do want to give a shout out to Haas, our good buddy Haas, aka Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram, aka Dungeon Witch on YouTube for our closing theme on the review portion of the show. That is called The Buddy's Good. One more time, thank you, Haas. Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram, Dungeon Witch on YouTube. And of course, a shout out to our good buddy, A Petty Theft. Oh, what is this? Wait, this is different. All right. We have in lieu of the puppetetas, we have a nice little Pac-Man sound on the guitar. All right, I'll take it. That is how it's pronounced. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Petty Theft for the closing theme on our on the Ramble and the podcast show, which we are still calling The Buddy's Good. Again, that's Petty Theft. You can find Petty Theft on Twitter and on SoundCloud at Petty Theft. And that about does it. Roger, you got one to take us out on?
How about you? Do you have one? I didn't think of one.
Oh, golly.
Son of a gun, son of a gun, son of a gun. I knew it was going to come to me, and I didn't think of anything.
Freak out.
I'm such a dumb idiot.
Let's just wing it. We're just going to go there, and then we'll figure it out. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. Are you ready to take this dive? Do you trust me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I am. From all of us here at the Good Buddies Anime Universe, I am your good buddy Brandon.
And I am your good buddy Roger. I'll be just fine.
For real?
Pretending I'm not. I'm far from lonely.